So this one's for all you eggheads out there that actually have chickens and or are thinking about getting chickens and blah blah blah. I'll show you inside the nesting box. And it's kind of been a problem, and I think it's the same bird. Oh, you in there laying? But you see the boxes, they're not real deep. Oh, I'll leave you alone. But anyways, the boxes, they're not real deep. And so I can't lay a bunch of shavings and stuff in there. So I went and bought these nesting pads to, it's always a brown egg that comes up with a dent in it. And when I say a dent, I mean a missing part of the shell. And so these pads, these nesting pads, are supposed to fit right in there. And then when the egg hits it, it softens the blow. Now some of them, the white layers, yeah, you guys, in one of the browns, I don't have a problem with. But there's one Rhode Island red that lays an egg. And she must stand up when she does it because the egg drops on the hard bottom of the nesting box. It must hit the wood. And I can't, they're not, the nests aren't deep enough to put enough shavings in there to make it a soft landing. So, make a long story longer, I bought nesting pads. So I'm going to go ahead and the next 2 to 3 days see how these work, see if I find any essentially broken eggs and whatnot. So it's going to be kind of over about a 2 or 3 day period, but I think these will work real nice. They're washable, obviously, they're plastic, so I can pull them out every so often and hose them down and whatnot, sanitize them. So anyways, I just figured I'd show you that, and all you chicken people out there, if you've had the same experience, what you've done to keep your eggs from breaking upon landing in the bottom of the nesting box. Just a little bit of an update. I was going to wait a few days to see how they did here, but the leghorns seem to lay in the same nest at all-time nesting box. And then here's a brown egg down here, so they don't mind laying on these pads. I mean, to put them, you know, your hand on it, it feels a little prickly, but they must not mind it because they sure as, you know what, come in here late. I do have to custom fit these. I'll take scissors and trim them and, you know, make them fit. I don't have to trim much, maybe an inch off of 2 sides, and then they'll fit right down in there. But good news so far. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these awesome nesting pads out, at least, and trim them up. There's an old saying, you're better off under trimming it first, and even if it takes you longer to do it. Once you cut, it's over. Just like docking a dog's tail. Dock it too short, well, that's what you got for life. I used to show and breed Jack Russell Terriers, and a lot of people made that mistake. Quite often, I might add. I think this is going to work just fine. Okay, we're going to go just like that. Oh yeah, that is absolutely perfecto. I only have to cut 2 sides like I said, so that works great. You know, I don't know how long they'll last. I mean, I'll do an update video in, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year, and let you know. But it's kind of a product review. I'm not being paid to do this. And I won't tell you the brand because why would I? But if you ask me in a comment, I will. But I'm not just going to give the company a free shout out just because I bought their product. I'm just going to trim the edge of this off because it needs it. Oh, you be quiet in there. So archery season starts in about 10 days. I can't wait. I won't be hunting my farm initially, but I'll be hunting somewhere. Bow in hand, meat in freezer, red type. I like venison. A lot of people don't. I understand that. A lot of people don't like a lot of meat. And I did leave some shavings underneath these. Again, I'm new to using these, so it may get to the point where I just bring the shop vac out and suck all the shavings up and just strictly use these pads. I don't know yet. All right, I'll take a look in here. I fit them all in, and like I say, there's some spots here that have a little bit of shavings underneath them, but no big deal. Fit in there nice, and I think they'll work great as far as not giving me broken eggs. And like I said before, I hate to keep reiterating it, but it's the same chicken doing it. So, hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end.